Amazon, hands down, is one of the best suppliers that you can source your products from for your dropshipping business. But, and this is a huge but, if you use Amazon as your supplier and they catch on to you, then your account is gonna be banned. And really, there's not gonna be much of a way to get your account reinstated because Amazon's not very friendly to dropshippers. Now, there is a way to get around this and discreetly use Amazon as one of our suppliers. So today's video is going to show you just that. I'm going to show you the exact method that I use to be able to use Amazon as a supplier and not have to worry about ever having my account banned or even touched in the first place. Oh, and also today we're going to be addressing the ever burning question. Won't customers know that my product is being shipped from Amazon and they could just go over there and buy it cheaper themselves? They're probably just going to return it, right? No, they won't. And I'll tell you exactly why and how you can guarantee this a little bit later on. So when it comes to using Amazon as your supplier, there are 3 different methods that we can go with. The first one is going to be the traditional manual way of doing things. Whenever you receive an order in your dropshipping store, whether that be your Etsy store, eBay, Amazon, or whatever else it may be, you're simply just going to go to that product page on Amazon. You're going to go ahead and place that order and ship it to your customer. Then you're simply going to update them with the tracking number. Now, this is very simple. It does take a little bit of time because you do have to go to Amazon and place each individual order separately. I mean, that's kind of how everyone's been doing it up until this point. But then eventually the accounts get banned. And I'm telling you this from personal experience because it is pretty much a guarantee. Amazon will ban your account. This method, it's really not worth it unless you're planning to open like 50 different buyer accounts to just be ordering from Amazon. So that's where our second method comes in, and that is using Fulfilled by AutoDS. Fulfilled by AutoDS is a service that is given by AutoDS that simply uses the AutoDS buyer accounts to make these purchases for you. So instead of you having to go to Amazon, sign in with your account and order that product and eventually get banned, AutoDS is going to use one of their buyer accounts to place that order for you. And best of all, it is going to include Prime shipping. This is something that a lot of people ask. I always get asked in the comments, Mario, I want to use Fulfilled by AutoDS, but does it have Prime shipping? Is it going to be fast shipping or is it going to be a week or two? I can tell you right now, I can confirm that it is Prime shipping. So you are going to be able to take advantage of the 2-day shipping that Amazon offers. So that way you do have quick shipping times for your customers. Now, in order to pay for these products, instead of you having to use even your own credit card to do this, AutoDS will be using a balance that you top up, which is actually this one right here. So every single time that somebody places an order in your store, AutoDS will go ahead and place that order for you on your behalf using the AutoDS buyer accounts, and it'll use this right here, this balance to pay for it. In order to fill up your store with Amazon products, the easiest thing to do is going to be to automatically import them. So let's take, for example, something like this video capture card, right? This is actually something that I was looking to purchase, but it's the perfect example to show you how this works. So here we're going to go to our product. I'm going to go ahead and take that link, cut it or copy it. Now, once we're logged into our AutoDS account, which by the way, if you're not logged in just yet and you do want to give us a shot, then by all means, you can get started right now for just $1 and you can take advantage of our 2-week promotional period. So after you sign up, you will have access to what I'm about to show you so you can get started using Amazon as your supplier. So from here, all we have to do is simply go to add products, click on single product, and then paste in our link here. Then you can see that the supplier source changed from AliExpress to Amazon, and the ship from warehouse is now United States rather than China. Now we can simply go ahead and click on edit now, and we can go ahead and edit any of the details. So from here, we can simply go ahead and change the title. We can optimize it, make it a bit more SEO friendly. But if you don't really know how to do that, it's even easier to do this because we have AI built in directly to AutoDS. So from here, you can simply click on optimize title with AI and you can do your AI title through here. Now, you also have access to be able to do your product page and optimize that with AI as well. So that way you can have clear, optimized and converting text and descriptions for your website. So that way everything looks professional. Besides that though, on the product page, you do have a couple of other options. Like let's say if you're dropshipping on Shopify, you can easily add it to any one of your collections. You can add any tags. So that way you can keep track of your analytics and you have different shipping methods. I always suggest going with cheapest with tracking because at the end of the day, this is going to give you the cheapest tracking with guaranteed tracking numbers. If you do just cheapest, you might not get tracking numbers. And if you do fastest, you might end up paying a little bit extra just because it's faster shipping. Now, another thing I want to show you from here is the price and stock monitoring. So let's say for whatever reason, your supplier from Amazon either raises their prices or they simply just run out of a product. This right here, this stock and price monitoring, is going to ensure that you always, for one, stay profitable, and two, don't sell things that you don't have. So take, for example, if that video capture card goes up by 10%, then AutoDS will automatically increase our prices by that 10%, or a little bit less, or a little bit more. It really all depends on how you have your settings done. But you can rest assured that you will stay profitable if you're using that feature. Same goes for the stock monitoring. If, for whatever reason, it goes to a stock of 0 or they completely run out, then AutoDS will automatically update your inventory so that way you don't sell a product that you essentially don't have access to at the time. All right, next up from here, we have the variants tab. And on here, you can price all of your different variations if you have different ones. So let's go ahead and click on edit really fast. And I'm going to show you here the total profit is about $4.89 if we sell this product at $28.69 with 3% in fees. Now, let's say we're dropshipping on, I don't know, eBay. And on eBay, fees are a little bit higher. So in this case, we can go ahead and change our fees to about 13%. And our profit, let's go ahead and increase this to 55. Now here we can see that our selling price is going to be $41.21, making a total profit of $12.92. And get this, the 13% in fees is already being excluded from this profit. So this is exactly how much you're going to be taking home. So that way you know exactly how much your profit margin is going to be. This really takes the guesswork out of all of your pricing, so I highly suggest that you use this. Now, once your pricing is optimized, you can simply go ahead and click on save. Then you can check out the images tab where you can go ahead and add, edit, or delete any images. Once you're ready for this product to go live in your store, just simply click on save and import, and it'll be ready to go, ready for customers to purchase on your online store. So that was the first way to be able to import products and fulfill your orders using AutoDS. Now, the other method, or the third method, is simply going to be by going to the marketplace. And then once you're in the marketplace, you're going to have the option to choose your supplier. So here, you can simply just choose Amazon, and then you're going to see all of the different products that are going to be shipped from Amazon. So that way, you don't even have to go to the Amazon website. And let's say you like any of these. Let's take, for example, this smart health ring tracker, right? If we want to go ahead and import this, we can go ahead and click on it. We can see here the reviews. We can get a bit more information on the product itself. We have some product info here, the specifications, and where it's shipping from. Of course, it's shipping from the US, and the shipping is going to be $0 with 2 business day shipping. This right here tells you that it is shipping through Amazon Prime. So if this is something that we like, if this is a product that fits our niche, if it's something that fits our store, then we can simply click on import draft, and it goes to the same draft section that our previous product went to. All right, so one other thing that you need to know when it comes to dropshipping from Amazon is going to be the tracking numbers. Tracking is not going to be through UPS. It's not going to be through FedEx. It's not going to be through USPS. For the most part, it is going to be Amazon suppliers or Amazon tracking numbers. So you're going to have, I believe it's an AMZ tracking number. And while that's perfectly fine to use for something like, let's say, Shopify, on eBay, it might not be trackable. eBay is pretty picky with their tracking numbers, so they want something that's easy to track. And really, they just want an actual legit tracking number from something like UPS, FedEx, or DHL. So let me show you how you can get around this part. So for this, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your settings page down here, and then we're going to look for supplier. So here we have all of the different suppliers that we can source from. We have Amazon, AliExpress, Etsy, and a few different ones from AutoDS. So we're going to click on Amazon, and we're going to run over to the orders tab. Now on here, you're going to see that you have tracking conversion. This is going to be your saving grace for the tracking numbers. So on here, you're going to have a few different options. The ones that I suggest that you go with are going to be this one right here. Convert Amazon shipping carrier only to QTrack, and convert all order tracking numbers to Blue Care Express, or Amazon shipping carriers only to Blue Care Express. Or you can even generate a UPS, FedEx, or DHL tracking number that's pretty much going to mimic your Amazon one. So this is going to be your best way to be able to go around that if you're dropshipping on eBay. This is how you're going to get tracking numbers that eBay can actually track. Let's go on to the ever burning question. Won't my customers simply just find out that I'm dropshipping from Amazon, return the product, and purchase it themselves? No, it's not always going to happen for a couple of reasons. For one, people that purchase something through dropshippers are people that are very impressionable. People that see something and they're like, whoa, I need this right now. And they just purchase it without even giving it a second thought. People like you and me, more than likely, we're probably going to see something and we're going to know that it is being dropshipped by somebody. So we know that we can go to Amazon and we can make a purchase. We know we can go to AliExpress and purchase it for a lot cheaper. As popular as dropshipping is, a lot of people don't know what it is. They don't know about the business model. They don't know how it works. So that's one reason. The second reason is simply because we have a perfect excuse for this. It's simply going to be Amazon is our fulfillment service. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So if anybody does ask you, you just simply tell them that, and you tell them that this is the one way that you can provide the fastest and quickest shipping and best pricing to your customers. Instead of telling them that you're purchasing from Amazon and having it shipped to them, just tell them that they have your stock. They have all of your products in their warehouse, like as if you're using Fulfilled by Amazon, and that is what they're receiving. Now, I know a lot of people might also be thinking, wait, but the price is going to be on the invoice, and they're easily going to see how much I paid for the product. Well, no, not really, because there's another way to go around this, and that's going to be by going to our settings page once again, and we're going to look for automatic messages sent to customers. And we can see that there's a gift message that simply reads, "Thank you for buying from us." We can go ahead and edit this, and we can put whatever it is that we want here, and we can change the message that is being sent to our customers. So we can simply just leave it at this, or we can go to ChatGPT and just have it generate some sort of thank you message for us. But the point that I'm trying to make here is that your products are going to be sent with a gift receipt. So that way your customers don't get an actual invoice or a receipt or anything that shows any sort of pricing or any address as to where it came from. Instead, they just get the little paper that can have your message to them, and that if they have any issues or any questions or concerns, that they can simply just send you an email through whatever email it is that you have on there. It's really as simple as that. So as you can see, dropshipping from Amazon, it's not that hard. Yeah, there are a few things that Amazon doesn't like. They're not very friendly to dropshippers, but as you just saw, there's an easy way around that, and there's an easy way around the entire "my customer is going to know that I'm dropshipping from Amazon" thing. Now, if instead of dropshipping from Amazon, maybe you're interested on dropshipping to Amazon, then just go ahead and check out this video right here, because in it, Laurent is going to explain absolutely everything that you need to know on how you can get started dropshipping to Amazon. So what did you think of today's video? Let me know down in the comments below. Are you going to be dropshipping from Amazon? Is it going to be one of your suppliers? I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Huge thank you to everyone for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. As always, it truly means the world to me. So please, if you found any value in this video whatsoever, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. With that, my name is Mario with AutoDS, and I'll catch you all next time.